What's good? It's Jinfinity back with another mix review. Right now, I don't know if this is the artist name. I don't have the artist name, but I have John. But we'll get you a quick mix review. So this review won't really be about the song fully as it is. It's gonna be more focused on the mixing of the song. And I've been having a couple of camera issues. It's been disconnecting, but we really don't care what I look like. So if that does happen and it does drop out, we'll just keep it pushing. But we have a song, Had None. So it looks like it was recorded, tracked, mixed, mastered, alright, all that. So we have a completed song. And the first thing that I do is a 10-second test. So comparing to songs that are on streaming that are established, the quality of them, the mix, we're going to play the first 10 seconds and see if this song is of quality to where listeners would continue to listen or if they would skip without even knowing whether the artist can rap or not, if the beat is good or not, but solely based on the quality of the mix, if it just instantly puts the listener off. Right, so I'll be stopping it throughout to share like what I'm thinking, so that way when I get to the end, I don't forget. But let's see what we got. Appreciate you sending your song.
I've been on some new shit.
Personally, for me, it would be a skip. The reason being is that things sound kind of over compressed. The frequencies of, like, for example, the horn, I feel like it could be a lot more clearer. I'm not sure if it was a two track mix, like one beat stem, like you didn't separate the horns, the drums, and all that, or if it was, but I just get the feeling that it was one of those because of how the horn came through. It didn't come through as if it was its own thing. I feel like the bass may have had an influence over the whole track. All right, but maybe this is one of those where in your car you just thump it and it sounds right in the car or something like that. But I don't feel as if this would translate well across all different platforms. But let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I changed my mind. But let's see what we got.
Remember we never had none, just tryna get that bag. Move out like no crash, to make it put you on your ass. Give it all I had and they gon' say I'm moving fast. At least I ain't in last. Look, popping out with the shit, got too legit. Got them like, who's this? Crash out my dish when she split. I'm moving too quick. Shawty, she gon' talk and when she walk, she know she thick. I'm the type of nigga, it's about that bad and fuck it, I'ma risk.
All right. So the song overall, it's got the delivery is nice, got some flow to it, but I would say that the mix is holding it back because, like, for example, in the vocal, it's like that kind of muddy around 500 range, 600 range, maybe even like mid 400. The vocal is kind of unclear. So, like, especially with a song like this, I feel like you could approach it with like a modern feel. So that would be like vocals pretty clear. The highs would be pretty crisp. So I would boost up some of the higher frequencies. So we're looking at some things that are maybe 4K plus, 4K hertz plus, 4 kilohertz plus. So like just different frequencies that are higher than that to boost up. So a lot of times 9 kilohertz, 3 kilohertz. So I just said 4, but 3 kilohertz can fit in there too. Giving it some more air with like 10 kilohertz. So just on that EQ to kind of make it feel a little more alive within the vocal. Let's see what else we got.
It's been way too long, I know she miss. Look how she suck, come and give me kiss. And all this shit been on my mental. Had to lock in on the mission. Give a fuck about how they see it, nigga. I can feel the tension. You can get it or we can hit it, nigga. It ain't shit when you the ticket. Don't give a.
So what I'm gonna do now, since I've discussed the vocal, I really feel like the bass is a real important factor in the song. Like it's one of those that's supposed to bang. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch to my VSX headphones that simulate multiple studios, multiple environments, whether it's a car or a club, different things. And I'm gonna kind of click through and see how it sounds in these different environments. Because with these on, I can't really put my finger on what's going on with the bass. So I really do feel like it needs to thump more. It needs more of a sub feeling, but I can't really judge the sub feeling through these headphones.
Fuck by how you doing, nigga? Pay your ass a visit. You can call me Dre or Blicky. Bitches Mike when I go to Blitz. I sight right on this biscuit. Fuck around leaving with his wishes. Say you get knocked off, nigga, gon' spin for you. I swear I'm traumatized. See up the fire and shoot. Fuck nigga done got too lazy. They say he bound to lose. The mad.
So I've taken it into a studio environment, into a club environment, and the bass really is not thumping much at all. So for that, let me take a quick listen.
Dropping out the fire, I had to rebound to the shoot. Like some bitch shit right up in the right, might piss some shit tonight. Let her go for way too long, I brought her back my crib tonight. Say it's that thing we on time, you wanna dodge.
Yeah, so I could tell this is a two-track mix, like a two-track beat. So if you have the stems, you'd be able to kind of go into that bass, whether it's sound like it's just the 808.
Pick a time, bitch, you and me, that's suicide. That's when we ride.
So you kind of got the stutter, boom, boom, boom. Like, so with those, you'd kind of want to boost, kind of move around 40 hertz, maybe around 60 hertz, somewhere within there to kind of get that thump, like especially 40 hertz. If you're in a club and you got a 40 hertz pumping, that's going to be booming. That's what you feel hitting your chest. That's the overall feeling of the bass. So that would be something that could help out.
Coming through the city, the bitch might get TV. I'm the type to stand on business, we gon' clean. I'm the type to be really in the building. Type, see how you feeling. You don't gotta tell me, no, just that they killing. Tryna chill, take the wheel before I crash out.
What a twist production, son.
Don't give a fuck about how you doing with his wishes. Say you get knocked off, nigga, who gon' spin for you? I swear I'm traumatized. See up the fire and shoot. Fuck nigga done got too.
Yeah, overall, I kind of feel like the mids of the beat could be kind of tucked under too, just to bring out more clarity. So overall, just the beat didn't feel very clear. Alright, and same with the vocals, didn't really feel clear, but it's all fixable. My main thing would be just cutting the frequencies that kind of take away clarity, raising the frequencies that'll give it more air and help it become more clear. It's a real common thing. I feel like I'm saying the same thing a lot of times at times, but it's common. So yeah, at least like plus side, the leveling, there weren't any leveling issues where it's like one word is too loud and then the next verse is just quiet. What was the other thing? Anyway, so the leveling was good. There weren't any sharp frequencies, like frequencies that just kind of felt harsh. There wasn't none of that going on. Just kind of that even, kind of unclear feeling, because all the sounds are kind of clashing for the same mid frequencies, which are already kind of muddy in general. So overall, I would, excuse me, rate this mix.
Lazy, they say bound to lose. The man was dropping out the fire. I had to rebound to the shoot. Like some bitch, she right up.
I would give it a 4 because of the lack of clarity and because of the lack of the actual thump in the bass. Alright, so appreciate you sending your song. As always, if you would like to send it to me as a professional to have it mixed and mastered, the first booking is always 40% off. I do appreciate you sending your song. Keep creating, keep working.